My name is Jeff Fritcher. I'm president and founder of Legacy Outfitters, a ministry that was started in 2002. The ministry was created so that we could encourage men to be better husbands, better fathers, and be the men God called us to be. My passion for the outdoors started way back when I was just a child. I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I had my mom who took me fishing on my birthday when I was 4 years old, and where I caught my first fish. And from that point on, I was hooked. So every year for my birthday, it became a tradition to go fishing. My father took me hunting. Squirrel hunting was my first adventure, and then we graduated to deer hunting in the swamp and down in Lafitte, Louisiana. And so my life was just always excited about the next adventure. I was 10 years old when I opened my heart to Christ. I felt a calling on my life at the age of 17. I was on a hunting trip with a school friend of mine. His name was Brian. He loved to hunt and he loved to fish. On the way down that morning, I began to tell Brian about Jesus. I began to tell him about the peace that only he can give us in our life. And he said he recognized and saw that in my life and wanted to have that peace. And so we pulled on the side of the road and he prayed and trusted Christ as his Savior. That was an exciting time. So the seed for this ministry started way back when I was 17. I recognized that hunting and fishing brought us together because otherwise we wouldn't have had anything in common. I remember going home for the holidays and first day back at school, I remember the principal got on the intercom and said, "Please rise for the morning prayer. Before you do, please remember Brian's family, for Brian was killed in a hunting accident." It shook me. I am 60 years old today. I was 17. It still moves me. Because here was a 17-year-old trying to figure out life and didn't understand it. And had I not shared the gospel with him, I don't know what would have taken place. I know that he's in heaven because I was there when he trusted Christ as his Savior. I'm glad it moves me because it pushes me to share my faith, maybe in a hunting blind or a duck blind or wherever on a trip or in a boat, is to share my love of Christ. You see, I'm not a outdoorsman that happens to be a Christian. I'm a Christian that happens to be an outdoorsman. It wasn't until I was around 40 years old and the Lord said, I have something for you, and I want you to go to Waco, Texas and start it. I just said, Lord, if this is what you want me to do, I'll step out of the local church because that's where I was, and I'll start this ministry. And so that's what we're doing. We're pursuing the things that we love. I mean, hunting and fishing, who do you think put that in your heart? The Lord did. He created that for us. We invite people along and to share those experiences. I mean, listen, most men want to be a better father, a better husband, a better man of God. We all do. We all desire that. But we need each other to walk alongside of us. We weren't meant to do life alone. And so Legacy Outfitters is not a church. It's a spiritual fellowship where we have spiritual conversation, where we walk with each other through difficult times and struggles that come in our life. Men come and get connected and begin to grow in their faith, or men come to find Jesus for the first time. You're going to leave a legacy, whether it's a good one or a bad one, but you're going to leave one. So why not leave a good one? If you have a friend that invites you, I sure hope that you go. And just remember, there's no dues at Legacy. In order to join, you just have to show up, and you'll be a part of the adventure that the Lord has put us on for these last 21 years. And we sure love to eat. That's really my culture. That's where I come from, South Louisiana. So you're going to get a little bit of that. Man, we're so looking forward to you coming. And I hope that this is a place where you can grow and also pursue the things that God has put in your life and your heart to pursue. And we'd love for you to come. So for more information, look on our website, legacyoutfitters.org.